Coming up next on Beagle Sports, it's NFL Game of the Week. The International Series continues in Munich as the Seattle Seahawks take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are live from the Allianz Arena, the home of renowned soccer club Bayern Munich for the second to final game in the International Series. The finale will take place at the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City the weekend before Thanksgiving. Going into today's game, the Seahawks are first in the NFC West. Last weekend, they defeated the Arizona Cardinals 31-21 in Phoenix. The Buccaneers are first in the NFC South. Last week, they recorded a victory over the Los Angeles Rams, a 3-point affair, 16-13. Today, the starting quarterback for the Seahawks will be Drew Lock. He goes up against Tampa Bay's Tom Brady, one of the most iconic athletes in sports, of course. However, many say this could be the final season for the greatest of all time after going back on his retirement announcement in the off-season. We'll see what he can do today for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as we go down to the field for kickoff here in Munich. So here comes the kick. Up in the air, and we're underway at the Allianz Arena NFL Game of the Week. The International Series continuing, carried to the 23 to bring out Drew Lock. The Seahawks will start with the ball as he leads the offensive line out onto the field here in Munich. So here we go, the first play of the game between Seattle and Tampa Bay. There's the snap, fired away, and it's quite a pass. And now past the 50, and he's going to keep going, and he breaks away into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle, on the very first play of the game. The first NFL game to be played in Germany, starting off with a bang. Seattle 6, Tampa Bay 0. The first play of the game. Look at this. Drew Lock fires it away past the 40. Catch is made. Carried all the way to the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. What a way to start things off. And now the kick is good. Seattle 7, Tampa Bay 0. One play, 77 yards. Drew Lock with a touchdown pass. And just like that, Tampa Bay will get the ball. Tom Brady coming out onto the field in a matter of moments after the kickoff. But wow, what a way to start things off here at the Allianz Arena. Unbelievable. Honestly, just wild. For lack of a better term, there's the kick. And Tampa Bay with the ball for the first time here, carried past the 25 down on the 30. Good return there for the Buccaneers, and the greatest of all time, possibly in his final season, although they say that every year. Tom Brady, last year 43 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, 5,316 yards. Ring after ring after ring. Definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer whenever he chooses to retire. And we're here in a soccer stadium. I'd say that Brady is the Cristiano Ronaldo of the NFL, and many others would say that as well. And I believe the two actually met earlier this year, Ronaldo and Brady. Off we go. 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay. The handoff to Fournette. Gain of 4 on the first play on offense for Tampa Bay. Ball goes down at the 34, so obviously Tampa Bay not starting out with as much of a bang as Seattle did. That was incredible. It's 7-0. We haven't even played for a minute here. Brady looking for his man. 3-yard pass there for a gain of 3. Bernard with the catch. Did I say 3-yard pass for a gain of 3? Sometimes I just don't know what I'm saying. Nonetheless, 3rd and 3 here for Tampa Bay. Brady with the handoff. And close, but no cigar. 4th and 1 for Tampa Bay. And they could go for it and they could punt. We're going to find out what they do here. It's somewhat of a paradox. It's somewhat of a tough choice. It's a gamble if you go for it. But then again, it's only 1 yard. How hard can it be to get 1 yard? 4th and 1 for Tampa Bay. And they will bring out the punter. Seattle to receive once again, bring out the offensive line. Oh, down it goes at the 17. Not a good starting place for Seattle there. But the offensive line coming back out here after that 1-play touchdown at the beginning of the game. That's probably got to be one of the best plays we've seen all season here on Beagle Sports. Amazing, incredible. Just taking an opportunity. Good pass, ran for it. Defense was pretty close, but they couldn't catch up. Fakes the handoff. Fires it away. Caught, and it's going to happen once again. Into the end zone, 1 play. 13-0 Seahawks. Wow. The Seahawks have only had 2 offensive plays in this game. 2. And they've scored 2 touchdowns. I don't know if point after touchdowns count as offensive plays, but, you know, things with the quarterback involved. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. What a performance here by Seattle. We're only in the first quarter, and already the Seahawks with a very early lead, running roughshod, so to speak, over Tampa Bay. Kick is good, and a 2-touchdown lead over the Buccaneers. 1 play, 83 yards, 160 total yards for Seattle, all of them passing. Wow. I just can't believe it. It's unbelievable. 14-0. Seattle with the lead over Tampa Bay. Tom Brady. His return to the field is imminent, as is the kick. And away it goes. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. Technical difficulties. Down at the 26, 1st and 10. Coming up for Tampa Bay as Tom Brady makes his way out onto the field once more here. So Tampa Bay with quite a bit of catch-up to play here. A 2-touchdown lead for the Seattle Seahawks in the first quarter. We're back to 3-minute quarters instead of 5. I don't know if you noticed that, but we are. 160 total yards for Seattle. 9 for Tampa Bay. 1 possession. 4th and 1. And Brady now will go down. 2nd and 21 coming up here. And it just keeps getting worse for the Buccaneers. Wow. Let's see the replay here. Brady stepping way back. Waited too long. Opportunity taken by number 77. Running out, taking him down, and it's 2nd down and 21 with less than a minute to go in the first quarter here for Tampa Bay. Let's see what they can do here. There's the snap. Fired away, pass is caught down at the 24, 3rd and 12. Here for Tampa Bay. And the clock keeps ticking here. Final few seconds in the first quarter. 3rd and 12 for Tampa Bay. There's the snap. Brady fires it away. Passes caught by number 84. Goes down at the 32. 4th and 4 coming up for Tampa Bay as the first quarter comes to its end. Seattle 14, Tampa Bay 0 at the end of the first quarter. 4th and 4 coming up for the Buccaneers. Are they going to punt or are they going to go for it? Again, a bit of a gamble, a bit of a risk-benefit analysis you have to do in order to find out what's best. But they are going to punt. And away it goes. Past the 30, down at the 33. And now the offensive line coming out for Seattle once more. Are we going to see another one-play touchdown from the Seahawks? 2 offensive plays so far here for Seattle if you're just joining us in the first quarter. 2 touchdowns. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm not sure I ever will again. Unbelievable. There's the snap. And nothing there. 2nd and 10 for Seattle. Throws it away, basically. I mean, it's better than getting sacked, so... And we saw what happened to Brady earlier, a loss of 11 yards. There's the toss, and down behind the 30. At the 30. Carson with a loss of 3. 3rd and 13 coming up here for Seattle, so not as successful a possession this time for the Seahawks. As we take a look at the replay here. Taken down for the loss of 3. Third and 13. Coming up for the Seahawks. There's the snap. And now the last chance. And did he get there? 4th and inches. And, you know, no question here, I would go for it. I definitely would not punt here, especially with a 2-touchdown lead. It's 4th and inches. It's just a simple run play. If you can get that short distance, get the first down, it'll be worth the gamble. As we see the replay of the catch from Goodwin, you saw him stick his hand out with the ball, tried to get it over the line, just couldn't make it. And the 2-minute warning kicks in here, 14-0. Seattle with the lead over Tampa Bay at the moment, here at the Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany. The NFL expanding the international series this year. First it was London, then it was London and Mexico City, now it's London, Mexico City, and Munich. And the Seahawks will punt. I have to say I question their decision there, but... Oh, wait a minute! Hunted down at the 1! And the only way it can get worse for the Buccaneers now is if there's a safety. And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if there is. Tom Brady coming back out on the field again. Starting at the 1. Good offense and good defense here from Seattle. 1:52 to play in the second. And a couple of weeks ago, the commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, talked about a European division, a possible expansion here, an international expansion for the NFL. I'm in favor of it. I think it'd be interesting to see. Of course, if it were me, I'd change the name to the World Football League or the Intercontinental Football League or something like that, because, you know, it just makes sense. Then again, the National Hockey League has 7 teams in Canada, so whatever. I'm rambling here. First down for Tampa Bay. They get past the line. Brady with the pass. Fournette with the catch. And Tampa Bay preserving their possession and lessening the chances of a safety here. There's still a possibility, but caught. Goes out of bounds. Timeout taken here by Tampa Bay. 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Halftime coming up soon. First and 10 coming up for Tampa Bay at 25. There's the snap. Pass is caught. Another timeout called by Tampa Bay. And again, we are here at the Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany. It is an iconic stadium. The entire exterior is covered in lights. It hosted the 2012 Champions League final, and somewhat of a parallel to the 2021 Super Bowl there. Tampa Bay in their own stadium. Bayern Munich took on Chelsea that night in 2012 in their own stadium here in the Allianz Arena. Oh, wait a minute, the breakaway here. Down to 35. However, the difference between the Super Bowl and that Champions League final, Tampa Bay won at home, Bayern Munich lost at home. Just something I thought I'd bring up there. And of course we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here this afternoon in Munich. First and 10 at 35. Good job there. The Buccaneers moving the ball up. 41 seconds to go before halftime. There's the snap. And Brady waits for a little bit. Pass is caught. And now a touchdown. And just like that, the Buccaneers score for the first time in this game. Godwin with the catch. And it's 14-6. Let's take a look at the replay here. Brady fires it away. Godwin with the catch. And he steps into the end zone to make it 14-6. The Buccaneers score for the first time in this game. The point after touchdown now for Tampa Bay. It's good. Pretty hard to miss a kick from there. 98 yards, 6 plays. Tom Brady, 5 for 5. The touchdown. Tampa Bay 113 total yards. Here today it's 14-7. 35 seconds to go before halftime. The Seahawks will get the ball, so we shouldn't see many timeouts here. They've got a 1 touchdown lead now. Tampa Bay with 1 timeout remaining. All right. Seahawks to receive the ball in these final few seconds before halftime. Unless there's a Hail Mary, it's all just a formality, really. Now down at the 26. Good return there. Could be worse. Could be hunted down at the 1, like it was earlier for Tampa Bay. And the offensive line for the Seahawks coming out here once again. First and 10. Coming up with 26, 31 seconds to go. before halftime here at the Allianz Arena. There's the snap. Caught. Down at the 31. Are we going to see a timeout here? 2nd and 5 for Seattle. Gain of 5 on that play, obviously. And I don't think we're going to see a timeout. In fact, they might just let the clock run. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, snap. One last play here before halftime. Out of bounds, and the score at the half. Seattle 14, Tampa Bay 7. The NFL International Series will continue here in Munich after this message. We will be live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground in just a few hours, a couple hours, the T20 World Cup final. England taking on Pakistan. It has been quite the tournament, and in just a couple of hours, we will know who takes the whole thing. We're back in Munich, the third quarter, about to get underway here in the second to final game of the NFL International Series. Seattle 14, Tampa Bay 7. 6 more minutes to play here at the Allianz Arena. Away it goes. Third quarter underway. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and down at the 22. So Tom Brady coming back out. Oops, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. But here comes Brady once more. Tampa Bay looking to tie it up here. Keep things going. Seattle, 2 plays, 2 touchdowns in the first half. The first quarter, obviously, the only time they've scored. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Pass is caught. Past the 40. Down at the 46. Brady 9 for 9. 134 yards on passing. And of course, 1 touchdown. Current score 14-7 as we take a look at the replay here. Barton with the tackle. And here we go. Handoff from Brady. Gain of 8. Bernard with his second rush of the day, 10 yards. Jones the 4th with the tackle for Seattle. And 1 minute gone here in the third. Second and 2 for Tampa Bay. Past the 50. Trying to keep moving up the field. Trying to tie it up. Down at the 44. 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get another first down. And the third quarter continuing here. The clock still going. 1 minute to go now. There's the snap. Brady steps back to pass. It's caught. And almost. 2nd and inches. Brady 10 for 10 on passing. It's been a good day for him, despite the sack earlier. Loss of 11 on that play. But a gain of, I don't know, 9 2/3. 2nd and inches. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Third quarter just breezing by here in Munich. Pass is caught, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will start the fourth with a first down on the 29. Looking to climb back into this. Looking to tie it up. Three more minutes to play here in Munich. Barring overtime and the possibility climbing. The closer the Buccaneers get to the end zone here. Here we go. There's the snap. Fourth quarter underway. Fired away by Brady. Past the line. First down again for the Buccaneers. Evans with the catch to give Tampa Bay another first down. First and 10 on the 14 here for Tampa Bay. There's the snap. Fired away, passes caught. Taken down, gain of 4, second and 6 for Tampa Bay. Godwin with his 5th catch of the day, 68 yards total here at the Allianz Arena. Again, this is the second to final game of the NFL International Series. The last game taking place in Mexico City next week. 2-minute warning kicking in here. 2 minutes to go. Seattle 14, Tampa Bay 7. But the Buccaneers with a valiant effort at the moment. 10 yards away from making it 14-13. And of course, they have to make the kick to tie it up. 2-point conversion, a bit of a gamble. We'll see what happens. There's the snap. And the first play after the 2-minute warning hits them a first down. Ball on the 1. First and goal here for Tampa Bay as the fourth quarter continues. And no huddle. They're going to keep it going. They've got to keep it going. In fact, I would have used a timeout. Pass is dropped in the end zone. I thought he had it for a moment, but apparently he didn't. And the clock stops, 1:31. Second and goal. Ball still at the 1 here for Tampa Bay. Five rushing plays here for Tampa Bay, 15 passing plays. And Brady runs it in. Touchdown Buccaneers. And Tom Brady saying, if you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. 14-13. Tom Brady gets the 1 yard. The quarterback sneak into the end zone. From the aerial view here, can't take him down. It's 14-13. And now, the all-important point after touchdown. And the Buccaneers tie it up. 1:29 to play here at the Allianz Arena. Seattle 14, Tampa Bay 14. All timeouts, all 3 timeouts intact for both teams. It's gonna get interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. Either we see a last-minute play that goes down in the history books, so to speak, or at least the history of the season, one of the iconic plays, or we go to overtime. We'll see what happens. Carried to the 22. Could have been better, could have had a better return, but nonetheless, Locke comes back out onto the field. And what the Seahawks have to do now, especially the quarterback, they've got to channel what they had in the first quarter. 2 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns consecutively. I've never seen anything like it before. I'm not sure if I'll see anything like it again, but that energy is what they need to bring back here with 1:24 to play in the fourth quarter. They can't settle for short passes. They have to go long. And Locke, 9 yards there, second in inches, 199 yards, 6 for 7 here. Locke on passing. And of course, 2 touchdowns here for the Seattle Seahawks. No huddle, 1 minute to go here in the fourth quarter. 2 words, Hail Mary. There it is! Stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. Conserving timeouts. And there you see Jason Myers, the kicker. Seahawks trying to get to the 41. Trying to get to that target with the possibility of kicking a game-winning field goal. 17-14. It could happen. We'll see if it does. 54 seconds remain. There's the snap. Caught. Down at the 49. Gain of 6 on that play, but they're trying to make it to the 41. And they don't have that much time left. This is where you need to use one of your timeouts. And there it is. 14-14. Seattle using their first timeout here, and those timeouts are going to come in handy in the final 31 seconds of regulation. I say regulation because I've got an overwhelming feeling that we are going to overtime. That red line you see there on the 41, that's the target for a field goal. That's where they want to get to. And they're going to try to get there. Here, down at the 43, another timeout called. 2 yards away. Gotta use those timeouts. 26 seconds. Metcalf with the catch, his third of the day, 102 yards. You can't let the clock run here. If you're Seattle or if you're Tampa Bay. And at this point, I might just bring out the kicker. Say I don't care about the target. See what happens. It's a gamble. And now, down he goes at the 44. And that's not going to be good for Seattle at all. Less than 20 seconds to go. And I think we're going to overtime here. 1 timeout remaining for the Seahawks. 16 seconds to play here at the Allianz Arena. Clock starts again. 10 seconds now. And I think that we will go to overtime. There won't be a snap here. No, there will be. But it's not going to be enough. Gets past the 41, but time expires. And that's the end of the fourth. 14-14 here between the Buccaneers and the Seahawks. We're going to overtime. And the rules for overtime, of course, is a regular season game. If it was the playoffs, we go as long as possible. But if it's still tied after 1 period of overtime, the 5th quarter, as it were, then it will end at a tie. Here we go, 3 minutes back on the clock. Overtime at the Allianz Arena. The German fans here getting a little bit of an extra treat. 3 more minutes of football. Down at the 23. Alright. And I said this in the 4th quarter, I'll say it again. They need to bring back what they had in the 1st quarter. Long passes, 2 touchdowns and 2 plays consecutively. 1st and 10. Coming up for the Seahawks on their own 23-yard line. 227 total yards for Seattle, 192 for Tampa Bay here today. There's the snap. And down at the 21. Loss of 2 there. 2nd and 12. And Tampa Bay only allowing 3 rushing yards here this afternoon. The Seattle Seahawks heavily relying on passing plays. And you know, it's just occurred to me that they haven't scored since the first quarter, since those 2 consecutive plays. And I'm going to keep talking about it throughout the rest of the game, however long it may be. Because it was simply amazing. Fires it away. Down at the 31, 3rd and 2. And instead of 3 timeouts, each team only with 2 timeouts here. And the first minute in overtime expiring. Here we go. 3rd and 2, the handoff. 1st and 10. And a reminder to the Seahawks, I know you can't hear me, but you don't have all the time in the world. You've got to go, and you've got to go now. 1:38 to play. If you don't want this game to end in a tie, and a tie, I suppose, is better than a loss, but... Clock keeps ticking here. There's the snap. Steps back to pass, fires it away, there we go! And it's caught! And he steps out of bounds! And now a chance for the Seahawks! A chance for Seattle to take the lead. 1:18 to go in overtime. What a pass! Finally bringing back that offensive energy they had in the first quarter. Ball on the 24, 1st and 10. Can't bring out the kicker now, gotta go for it. There's the snap. And he goes down! 2nd and 16. I'm sorry if I sound a little unbiased in my coaching of the Seahawks from the broadcast booth. I don't mean to be. I just don't want this game to end in a tie. But it looks like it might. 2nd and 16 for Seattle. And they take a timeout. Good move there. One minute, 1 second to go here in overtime at the Allianz Arena. Ball on the 30. They're past the field goal target. You see that red line on the 41. That's where they were trying to get to in the 4th quarter. And now down at the 14. Clock keeps ticking. Are they going to use that 2nd timeout? 2nd and final, I might add. Gotta use those wisely in a situation like this. "45 seconds. And they're gonna let the clock run. 1st and 10 on the 14 for Seattle. Seahawks looking to score here. There's the snap. Fired away, pass is caught. Down at the 10. Gain of 4 there, and I'd use that timeout right now. 20 seconds, and there it is. So what are they going to do now? At this point, with 20 seconds, I'd bring out the kicker. 2nd and 6, ball on the 10. It's an easy field goal, and all you have to do is hope Brady doesn't throw a Hail Mary when the Buccaneers get the ball again. It's all just a formality, but the Seahawks aren't going to go for it. 2nd and 6, the handoff, down at the 7. 3rd and 4, 10 seconds to go, no timeouts remaining for Seattle. The final score, 14-14. This game ends in a tie.